Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm firing up Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy on my PlayStation 2 and running it through a Sony PVM professional CRT monitor. No emulators, no filters, just pure retro hardware. Now this is just a quick test drive, booting the game, checking out the intro, and jumping into a little gameplay to see how those early PS2 graphics hold up on a broadcast quality CRT. If you'd only seen this game on a flat panels, trust me, the glow of the PVM really makes it pop. So stick around and check it out. Alright, here we go. The opening to Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. This game dropped back in 2001, developed by Naughty Dog, the same studio that made Crash Bandicoot before this, and later went on making Uncharted and The Last of Us. So yeah, this is kind of where their modern legacy really began. Even though this one of the earliest PS2 titles, the graphics were mind-blowing for the time. No loading screens between levels, that was huge back then. Everything was seamless. And I've gotta say, watching this on the Sony PVM CRT, it really pops. The colors, the details, the way the animation looks, it's exactly how this game was meant to be seen. It's got that Saturday morning cartoon vibe, but with some serious adventure energy. Definitely one of those games that showed off just how powerful the PS2 was in its early years.
Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jack, I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied dark eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Because I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Alright, we're finally in. Time to actually play. First off, look how smooth this looks on the PVM. The colors are so vibrant. Jack's hair basically glows. And the animation is still crazy fluid even today. The controls are really tight too. You've got your double jump, your spin, and that classic Naughty Dog platforming feel. If you ever played Crash Bandicoot, you can definitely feel the DNA here. And man, I forgot how fun is it just to run around this game. No map clutter, no tutorials popping up every 2 seconds. Just you, the world, and the collectibles everywhere. Even the sound design holds up. The music and those cartoony effects just hit with the retro charm. Honestly, this is the kind of game that makes you remember why PS2 era was so special. Simple, colorful, but still full of personality.
Floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers...
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green...
That's a wrap. Jak and Daxter still holds up after all these years. If you want more retro gameplay like this, stick around. I got plenty more to show. Until then, see you on the next video. Adios.